Hey guys. Alright, we're going to talk about installing Maven in Eclipse. You got to ask yourself the first question though. First question is, what is Maven? Well, Maven consists of a lot of things. It's kind of the tie that binds everything together, right? Maven is a build tool. It's a project management tool. It manages dependencies. It manages reports, and it also manages the releases of your software. So that's kind of what Maven does in a nutshell. We're going to work on it from a build tool and forcing it to run all of our tests, right? So we're also going to utilize the dependency feature and the reporting feature. So we're going to utilize a lot of it during this actual portion of the course. Maven uses a convention over configuration kind of model. Now, what does that mean? Well, Maven kind of does everything by file structure. All the jar files go here, all the test files go here, all the Java files go here, and so on and so forth. So through a file structure kind of rule base, Maven keeps everything always the same. And what's the benefit to that is if a user is involved in one Maven project, they generally know how all the other projects are going to go. Let's install Maven through Eclipse, of course. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to come over here and click install new software. And then what we're going to do is we're going to set this URL right here that I will put in the discussion. And then we're going to select these items and we're going to click next. So let's do it live. So we're going to go get this URL. Like my singing? Sorry about that. Sometimes the mind floats around, you know. So we select these and then we can click next. So it's going to go ahead and download these. I'm going to pause during the download. We're done. Good. So then we're going to click next. We're going to accept the license. Finish. It's going to install really fast. Okay, so it just finished installing. I paused it during some of that. And it says we'll need to restart Eclipse to make the changes take effect. Would you like to restart now? We're going to say yes. We're going to not save any changes. And then Eclipse is reopening right now on my other screen. Alright, so Eclipse is open. It's asking me to open my workspace. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. Okay, my workspace is open. And we're here. So now we should be able to go ahead and say File New. And then we should see Maven Project in this list, which I don't see. Okay, so we select New. And then we don't see Maven Project in this list. So we're going to go ahead and click Other. And then we're going to go Maven. And we're going to do a Maven Project here. And then what we want to do here is create a simple project. That way it doesn't get too complicated here. We're just going to use most of the simple features. And then we allow it to go ahead and store itself in this workspace. Okay, so then we're going to say next. And then group IDs are generally the domain of the project spelled backwards. So in this case, it would be com.udemy. And then the artifact ID could be general tests. And then we're going to leave the version what it is right now. Okay, so then we are going to name this project general tests, and then we're going to give a description general tests for Udemy. And then we don't have a parent project, so we're going to click finish. Okay, So what that did was this created this Maven project. We have src, and then notice this POM file right here. This becomes very important very quickly. All right. Also notice it's building out its basic file structure that it requires. Okay. So this is where we're gonna build our tests, and then the POM file is where you basically put all of the requirements for this project. So you have things like JUnit are required. If we're going to use Serenity is required. And so we're going to build those out in this pom.xml file. By default, it's very basic, but it can get, a lot more complicated. So we are going to go ahead and stop the install project right here, and we're going to come back and we're going to start building our test project in Maven, and then using Maven to execute the test from command line. Alright, we'll talk to you soon.